What's up, friends? So we are back with more baby content because as you can see, I'm getting quite pregnant. I'm almost in my third trimester, only 2 weeks away, which means I'm gonna get even more pregnant. Seems like my first trimester went by really quick and now the second one has been, I feel like I've been pregnant forever already. So the first thing Matt and I did when we found out we were pregnant was look at baby names because, well, we couldn't really tell anybody and we weren't gonna go shopping for baby stuff and we were just really excited soon to be parents. So we went down the internet rabbit hole of baby name searching, and one of those rabbit holes was travel themed baby names because obviously being a big fan of travel, a traveler myself, as you can see by my double map situation here, I thought it'd be really cute to see what's out there. And there's a lot out there, but these are some of our favorites that we really enjoyed, but unfortunately won't be using for several different reasons, but maybe you can use them for your future child because they're really, really cute and I really like them. There can only be one name, maybe two, if middle name. I guess you could do three if you like hyphenated the middle name too, or like you could do four if you like did a double. Yeah, okay, we're getting off track. I should also note that we made this list before we knew what we were having. So there's boy and girl names on it. Sydney, as in Sydney, Australia. Now, I've been to Sydney in 2012 and in 2013, and I love it. It's just a fun city, a beautiful city. I just love Australia in general, and I love the name Sydney. Unfortunately though, my cousin's daughter is named Sydney, so I can't really use it, but I've always loved that name. Atlas. Now this name is super popular at the moment, and I never actually considered it as a name before, but it's a really cool name. For like a little boy, it's really cute. Obviously being a big fan of maps and atlases. And now there's several famous people like Shay Mitchell that named her daughter after Atlas. Our friend Christicia named her dog Atlas. And unfortunately, the reason I'm not using it is because my computer is named Atlas. And, you know, maybe somewhere down the line, if I told my kid he was named after a computer, it'd be a little weird, a little awkward. But Jasper, as in Jasper, Canada. One of our favorite places in Canada, at least one of my favorite places in Canada, I think probably for Matt as well. Is Jasper one of your favorite places in Canada?
So far.
It's an amazing national park, just gorgeous, full of stunning mountains, stunning landscapes. We went there last year with our Westie on a road trip. It was super fun. And it's a cool name. Like, Jasper is a cool name for a little boy. But do I like it enough to be the name? Hard to say, but I really like it. Maybe I'll put that back on the list. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Baby's not here yet, I have time. Victoria, as in Victoria, Canada. Now, Victoria holds a special place in my heart because I went to university there. I went to the University of Victoria. I lived in the city of Victoria. It's also just a really cool city in BC. I really like it. I just wish it wasn't an island because I really dislike BC ferries and having to take a ferry over there. And Victoria is just such a classy name. It just sounds so lovely. Like, I just think of like Victorian era. Rio, as in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Now, I've been to Rio in 2012 and I loved it. I just love Brazil in general. It's just, there's so much food, flavor, cultures, sights, sounds, the people. There's so much. It's a great city, really, really fun. And it's a great name. Never thought of it before until I watched the Netflix show Money Heist, and the characters that are in a heist, not to give you any spoilers, but they take after names of various cities around the world, and there was one named Rio. And I was like, wow, that's like a really cute name. However, though, I am a bit hesitant to use it as my baby name because, well, Rio wasn't my favorite character on the show. Nairobi, as in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, this one is also a name from the show Money Heist that I was like, that's such a cute girl's name. I really like Nairobi. I've been to Nairobi in Kenya last year, actually. We did our safari through Kenya. And while I didn't get a chance to explore much of Nairobi, it's still an awesome name and I really, really enjoy it. However, though, I'm not having a girl. So all these girl names that I really like, I'm not able to use. Everest, as in Mount Everest. Honestly, this one is still one of my favorite names. I love this name for a little boy. I think it's so cute. Everest. It's just like powerful. I mean, it's named after the mountain of all mountains. Now, I've never been to Everest or climbed Everest or have plans to climb Everest, but if I named my kid Everest, I would at least go to the base of Everest because that would be pretty cool, but probably with him. So as much as I love this name, however, Matt does not love this name. Such a good name though. Adelaide, as in Adelaide, Australia. Now, I've not actually been to Adelaide in Australia. I've mainly just stuck to the East Coast and I haven't really been over on the West Coast or in the South. I really want to go explore that and see more. Maybe when the borders open up again, sometime in the future. And if I have a girl that I can name Adelaide, I'll take her there and show her Adelaide. I don't know. I just think it's another very classy name. It's just so lovely. Santiago, as in Santiago, Chile. So I've been to a couple different places in Chile, including Santiago. I've been there twice now. I love it as a city. It's one of my favorite cities in South America. I think if not, I think it might be actually my favorites. Well, it's one of my favorite cities in South America. It's just so efficient. It's clean. It's just a lovely, lovely place to explore. Now, I actually have a friend named this and I always loved his name. I always thought it was super unique and different. I like it as a name though, but it is a very unique name and I feel like it might be too unique for us. Savannah, as in like Savannah, Georgia. I've always liked the name Savannah. It's been a very popular girl's name for quite some time. And I love the city of Savannah, Georgia. It's actually, I think it might be my favorite city in the US. Now, I've not been to every city, but it's definitely one of my favorites. There's just so much to love about it. Like the food, the people, the architecture, like the sights, the sounds, the history. It's such a cool city. There's just so much going for it. However, though, we have a niece named Savannah. And Savannah and Savannah would just be too close together. So unfortunately, it's got Orlando, as in Orlando, Florida. Or because I loved Orlando Bloom growing up. Like, he was my childhood crush, my teenage crush, I should say, because Lord of the Rings was more of like my teen. Just such a good looking elf. At least that's my favorite role when he played a Legolas. Now, and I have been to Orlando, Florida. It's a cool city. I'd love to go back and actually do the theme parks because I have not done the Disneylands and the Universal Studios and all of those. I have not done those yet, but now that I have a kid coming along, I'm sure I will. But unfortunately, I will not be naming my son Orlando because I feel like I would just think of Orlando Bloom every time I was calling my son, and that would just be a little awkward. And naming your kid after like your crush or like someone you dated. India, as in the country of India. I love India as a country. I got to spend about 3 weeks exploring in 2018. We went to a variety of different places all around the country, and there is a lot going on in India. My favorites definitely having to be the food. I just love Indian food and I love the name India. It's just such a pretty girl's name. It's been a semi-popular girl's name for a while now, so it's not like super bizarre or obscure or any of that. But again, I'm not having a girl. It's super sweet. It's got some spice. It's got everything nice. That might be Powerpuff Girls. So there's my list of baby names. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm curious to see what names you guys and gals like. Now, they don't have to be travel themed because, like, well, we do have a couple picked out, but till baby comes here, nothing is final. So leave me some suggestions down below, some of your favorites, travel themed or not, and I'm excited to read through them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys and gals again soon. Bye.